Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. So of course today is the day the milk finally gets to be sold. They're not full though. They're really close to being full though. So let's see here. You can see the milk is basically as high as it really can be. The raisins are also they're still going up. So they will be sold today, just maybe a little bit later. And I'm kind of waiting for that last pilot to spawn. So it's almost spawned. Only 50 liters. Now the real question is, how many loads is this gonna be? It's 15,000 liters, so we're talking 4 loads. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the first one down to the store. We do have the baling that needs to be done. We'll probably pick them up too, because the cows do need food actually. We'll have to get at least one mix done for them, which we do have that on hand. We have obviously the 2 fields that we planted last episode that need to be sprayed, and then 2 fields that need to be harvested. And the cow slurry tank is fairly full. I might, out of curiosity, take the spreader down to the store and just see if we can sell from it. Just for future reference, if we needed to, we could sell it. It's not worth a lot, but obviously right now we can put some on one of the fields that we're harvesting today. This takes a little while to sell. The first of 4. Obviously this will be 1,000 liters left, but 1,000 liters isn't really that much. But we can probably sell that. I think it's like January time. It's another higher price, so we can probably sell it then. There we go. First load is done, and we got just over $22,000 from that total. So we should be expecting about that for the rest of the loads as well. So we should be hitting like 88,000. Probably about 89, because it's, just over 22,000. We'll head back, pick up another load. I think the milk is going down. Oh, it did go up a little bit actually. Alright, so this is the second load, just about all sold. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be about 22.5 every time. Why was that still going up? Shows it's over the max value, max price. Usually this max price in there is higher than it is in here. Let's see, milk. Yeah. I've never seen that. I'm just glad we're finally actually getting this all sold. Been needing to be done for a little while. We've been pretty high for quite some time, but the next load should bring us over 600,000. Well, it will bring us over that, and then we'll have one more. Then we can get right into some probably harvesting. And the second to last. We might wait a little bit to do the last one. Right now I think the price has still gone up a little bit. Yeah, it's still gone up a little bit. But hey, we broke 600,000. I think we'll probably sell the rest whenever we sell the raisins. Which those are still going up too. We can get into some farming and not just selling. Probably do some baling, I think, and make sure we get that all done. It's kind of important because we'll have very few hay bales after we make one load for the cows. Yeah, then we'll get back and we can pick up the baler, get that going, see how many bales we'll make. Probably a decent amount for hay bales. Finally have a decent storage for them. Hopefully we don't run into issues with almost running out or anything. Alright, got the baler. Let's get this unfolded. Probably start over on this side. It's usually where I start windrowing, so it kind of makes sense to start baling on this side too. Now the first bale's probably going to be grass. But we can probably just put that to the sheep. Oh no, go right to hay. Went right to hay. Otherwise I was going to say we could put it right to the sheep. If they do eat just grass bales. But it does not look like we'll have to worry about that one. That means we got one really quick bale. Most of the best part's going to be just past the rock for yield amount. How much we're getting for a bale. I know last time we kind of cut it right around the bale. We did half. Oop. Heck, I'm going. We did half into grass for silage and then half into hay. We still got like 9 bales of hay. Just in a little bit. You can see, we got 2 bales already. Oh, 3 bales. Yeah. Well, 4. There's 2 in the baler now. That's just the really, really good part of the field. I'm thinking this should be enough where we won't have to worry about it again. Obviously, we use 1.5 per load of TMR, and 1 load is enough for 1 month. Well, I think I'll time-lapse some baling. We can easily finish this field, no problems. And I think we'll probably do... Also, we have 1 field to plant. But I think we'll probably do some harvesting. Been a little bit since we've been in the old John Deere. I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alrighty, on the last swath through the grass. Although, the hay. Not the grass. Yeah, this won't be enough to fill up another bale. Still be at, 42, 43%. But I know there's not enough, little pieces here and there to get another full bale. But that looks like there's a lot. We can look in here because our bale counter is kind of off. 16 bales. Obviously, that would need to go between the cows and the sheep. The sheep don't go through too much. So, like I said, we'll probably put sorghum in there. Since we did put slurry down, we gotta put something that needs fertilizer. Yeah, like with a canola, the whole thing is mainly just to lower the amount of solid fertilizer you use. And we do need to get rid of the slurry somehow. And it's probably the best way to do it. Selling it is not cost effective. By not any margin. It's not anywhere near being profitable. That's if we can sell it with the spreader. Obviously, if you gotta buy another tanker that just to sell it, then it's really not profitable. This is a nice small little piece of land. It what last time I think we got 20,000 liters of sorghum from it. In this small little field. I know I was surprised. I kind of figured that, we didn't really need a trailer or anything for the combine, and in the end, we were pretty close to needing a trailer. I think we definitely did very good on what we got for soil on these fields. It could have been way worse than what, we did get. Sure, like that bottom field, yeah, it could have been better, but when you figure how many fields we got with primarily loam, I can't really complain. One bad field out of what we got 3 there, like 7. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain about that, and you still get a decent amount of money from it. All right, get that all folded up. Grab the trailer. Honestly, this can almost stay out for now because we'll have more fields to be planted soon as well. Double check again. Everything is quite well for selling prices. I'm kind of surprised that it's that high. For those things. Actually, we should pick up the bales. Yeah, you can see most of the bales are right in this corner of the field. Like a large majority of them are right on this side. I think that basically tells you what the yield is like. We're mainly emptying right over here. There we have that. Get those brought over to the shed. Then we go pick up the trailer and bring it out to the harvester so we can get those fields combined. This field here will be ready next month. And that is sorghum. Obviously ready for the price high. I think that big field's still off by like 2 months. As you can see, this doesn't take too long for harvesting anymore. I mean, this header is not double the width of the old one, but it's still bigger by a considerable margin. But yeah, it usually doesn't take too long. We have the canola to do as well. Now that's close enough to the beehive. It probably got a little bit of a bump from that. Not much. I think it's usually like 3%. It's not much, but if you get honey, which doesn't take you any money to do outside of buying the hive and the place for the honey pellets to spawn, why wouldn't you Oh, we missed a little bit there. Yeah, I think we should be able to finish both of these harvests. They don't take too long anymore. I would assume we could probably get this whole field into this combine, maybe. Be nice if we could. Try to do one lap here. That's nice and easy, simple stuff. That field over there is always a really good yielder, so I'll be interesting to see how it is. I'm not sure where I'm going to put the rest of the lime. It's going to be one of these two fields here. Obviously, if this one's a lot lower already, it might pay off to put it on this field versus that one. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll time-lapse the rest of this harvest here. We can easily finish this field really quick. And we'll see how far we get into that one before we probably have a full combine. So I'll talk to everyone once that is done. Alrighty, we're making fairly good progress on the old canola field now. Only 40% full. I think it'll be close if we can do the whole thing without, emptying the trailer. Be nice if we didn't have to, then we could just bring the combine there and dump it right into the silo. Even though the combine will be working again next time in that sorghum field there. 53% full, probably 3 strips left. I think it might be fine. Obviously with the old case we would have already be emptied once. Nice part about the much larger grain tank. I know this modded combine was a nice find. To have that large of a capacity for that price. I don't obviously change the prices for mods. So if it's cheap, if the mod has it cheaper than what it probably would be realistically, then that's just how the mod has it. If it's way too cheap, like, if this was $100, then yeah, that would be a little bit weird. But, paying $300,000 is, not too bad, especially if you say it's used. It's a couple years old from what would be brand new. I think there is a price increase in the mod if you go with a model year or newer. Yeah, this should easily fit into the grain tank. With, maybe 1.5 strips to go. Trying to make sure we get as much as we can into one swipe now. I haven't checked the milk and the raisins. I would assume the milk was starting to go down, so that'll have to be sold right away. Well, be the first thing to be sold. Raisins were still going up at the time. Let's see how they are now. So milk it's gone up even more. If we would have waited, we could have got an extra like $4,000 from it. Raisins are still going up as well. So I might try slurry then first. The milk shows it's going down, but I'm pretty sure it's gone up. A lot higher than I would have ever thought it would go based off of the max price. It's higher than what it even says it would go in-game, not just in the stock checker. The stock checker is usually a little bit higher at the max price than in-game shows. We do already have some canola in the silo. To see what we'll have total after this. This is 20,000 liters. I'm sure we had more. Sorghum, obviously, will have a lot of money from that. Still one more field to harvest before that would be all that gets sold. Yeah, 26,000 liters of canola. Already 20 of sorghum. So we're sitting at a decent amount from both of those. Let's grab this. We'll bring the slurry tanker down with this. While that's unloading. Just to see. I do have it filled up because I try to keep it full to give the cows a couple more thousand liters of capacity. That's the way I try to look at it, at least. Well, I think it should be able to be sold if we need. I don't think we'll sell much of it. We'll try to use it as much as we can. Alright, let's do a little quick check, see if it sells. Okay, I figured it would. I wasn't sure if it needed a different tank, though. This is obviously meant to spread it, not sell it. We didn't make too bad of money, 1,900. Not quite $2,000, but there is a decent amount there. We'd probably have $8,000 there. It's not a lot, but it's not too bad. Right, we got exactly 26,000 liters on the dot. Like, if there's one little bit I missed, that would have threw the whole thing off. And that puts us at a total of 46,000 liters of sorghum, which is about $44,000. And we have about $62,000 of canola. We do have more sorghum to be harvested too. That field there, I think that's the last bit that needs to be harvested though for sorghum. At least before the max price. Grab the milk trailer. Looks like we have 2 there that's been spawned. How close are we to another one? What a ways. How much milk in total did we have? How much have they made? About 2,000 liters afterwards. Which would mean, how much do we have in there? About $4,000. I'm pretty sure there's another high price for milk in, yeah, January. We'll probably have another selling time for milk then. I don't know if it'd be quite as high as it is now. I've never seen it be that high. I don't know if I've ever seen something higher than the max value in there. It's usually like, once it hits that, it starts going down. Alright, we're rolling on up to the store. So this would be another like $23,000. Somewhere in there with the environmental and everything. It's possible the environmental's gone down now. Because the environmental's going to start going down. That's not too bad yet. Well, most of the lowness is from that field. So we'll go down, because we're not going to be able to keep it with lime as much. On one of the fields will get it. So there, yeah, it is about. That's about $23,000. So we'll go and grab the raisins. We'll pick up the 2 pallets of them that have spawned since the start of the video. Get those put on top and sell everything. That'll be like $90-some thousand. Alright, so here we are with the 33,000 liters of raisins. A lot of money right here. I think I did the raisin production a little bit too late. I should have did it earlier. Been a good thing to have. And the grapevines have been quite a nice mod. Try I'll get it in one go. So that is over $100,000 of raisins. So that should be everything for selling. Yeah, looks like it. I will feed the cows off camera because they do need food quite badly. Probably get the chickens some food. Sheep are doing not too bad though. Yeah, that is everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.